What's up, guys? It's Chris here. So in a little bit over 1 day, probably even less depending on when you're watching this video, DC is teaming up with Palm NFT to come out with Bat Cowls. This will probably be the most utility we've seen DC have with NFTs to date. DC has already made other NFTs, their first being Todd McFarlane on Veve, which was a collectible. And if you're familiar with the Veve app, you'll be familiar with Todd McFarlane. Next, they did the NFTs as far as the floppy disk NFTs. And then finally, they are doing the DC Bat Cowls, which have a roadmap from now until 2023. So in this video, I want to talk about what the Bat Cowls are, whether I think personally they'll be worth it or not, and just kind of break it all apart and see what we're getting into. As always, nothing in this video is financial advice. It's purely for information and educational purposes only. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So like most of my videos, I'm mainly going to be focusing on what I think about the entire project and some of the more juicy information. Kyle Wilson also did a breakdown, I believe a couple weeks ago, on Bat Cowls. Definitely go watch that for further background on the Bat Cowls. But without further ado, let's just take a look at it together. So here's how the Bat Cowl actually looks. As you can see, it's obviously like a face of Batman. So the cool thing about this is it's going to be various types of Batman, and we'll see that later. On top of that, it'll go all the way from like the 1980s, 1990s, 2000s, and have different like versions of Batman. I found that information through the Discord. Definitely go there for more information. But yeah, I think that's really cool. So when we get your randomly generated Batman cow, you don't even know what genre it's going to be from. So that aspect is pretty exciting. So here's where it gets interesting. There's actually 200,000 of these, and they're selling them at $300 each. So yes, you heard that correctly. DC is wanting to pull $60 million out of these Bat Cowls. Can they do it? I'm a little doubtful. I think there's like 12,000 people in the Discord. They have like 9,000 people following them on Twitter on this like Bat Cowls specifically. So unless everybody mints, you know, quite a few each, I don't know if they're going to sell out. And the problem with that is they're actually announced that they're not going to burn the remaining supply. Sounds a little cash grabby to me. I am going to be bullish on other parts of this video, but overall, again, I could be so wrong. This could sell out immediately, but 200,000 at 300 USD, I don't know. I'm very interested to see, and I guess we'll find out in 1 day and 11 hours. I do think this is actually the pre-sale drop, and then they're going to have the actual drop for the public sale. I don't think you have anything to worry about if you're not on pre-sale. So we'll see how that goes. But besides that aspect of it, there are other aspects of it that I think are really cool. Now, this is like the huge aspect of it, because if you're looking at this just like trying to flip real quick, you know, I want to turn that 300 into 600 or to 1,000 or 2,000. There's 200,000 of them. I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyways, let's get into it. So this is going to be a 2-year journey featuring updates every 52 days. So basically every 52 days you get a new utility with your Bat Cowl, which is really cool. As you see right here, your story unfolds. Batman will upgrade your Bat Cowl with new features, unlocking access to a wider world of DC. I really do think that this thing is going to be amazing. Like as far as the utility involved, the way they look, they're going to make really cool profile pictures. They are going to be on the Palm is making them. I'm not familiar with Palm personally, but I do think it's just going to be the regular Ethereum blockchain. So you should even be able to use these as like your little hexagon PFP because they are going to be interoperable coming out the gate. So that's all really cool. So what does this give you? This gives you access to exclusive products and collectibles. It's pretty cool. Access to exclusive Bat Cowl apparel collection. Okay, we see the clothing a lot in a lot of NFT projects, but this is DC, so it is a little bit different. Exclusive access and benefits at DC fan events. Advanced access to DC NFT collections, and then the Bat Cowl collection. This is my favorite part. The Bat Cowl collection will be integrated into future stories from DC Comics. So this makes me think, like, if you own a Bat Cowl, do you have exclusive rights to that Bat Cowl? I did try to find that, and I couldn't find it. A lot of times in NFTs, that is how it works, though. You have, like, the property rights. So, meaning, if they choose to use my Bat Cowl in a comic, do I get a royalty if that comic sells? You know, a small fee of that comic? Or is it just cool to see my Bat Cowl in a comic? I'd be interested to know more on that. Maybe somebody out there knows. I tried to brief over the Discord, couldn't find it, didn't see it on the website. So maybe that'd be, later. Either way, pretty cool. That means one day you could see your unique Bat Cow actually in a DC comic and be like, hey, that's mine, I own that, and show all your friends. So that's just a pretty cool flex. We have a few more, which is the functionality for DC fandom. Don't really know what that means. Collection for Bat Cow holders only. New engagement mechanics unlock exclusive drops. So this will actually give us access to more drops in the future, which hopefully won't be anywhere near 200,000K editions. As ready for social media integration. I think that's mainly just talking about there is going to be an AR filter for your Bat Cow, which is pretty cool. Again, another flex because you'll be the only one that could use that filter for your Bat Cow and just kind of show that it's yours. So that's pretty cool. Another fan forum for exclusive content and more. Third-party wallet integration. So this is talking about MetaMask, Trust Wallet, blah, blah, blah. Probably MetaMask. Metaverse-ready design for future experiences. Okay, so again, metaverse-ready design. This doesn't mean that it's metaverse-ready. We're not going to see the metaverse for years to come. So this is how the Bat Cows actually look. Here's one of them. Of course, there's 2 billion possible combinations ranging from the history to lighting effects to material, the jaws on them, the backgrounds. That one looks really sick. Ear mods, forehead mods, dominoes, but you can just kind of see all the different combinations. I even saw some of them have the Batman Who Laughs looks, which is really cool. So they look really nice. I mean, it looks like whoever made these did a really good job on them. And then this outlines the entire roadmap from now until really 2023. In the near term, basically it talks about how we're able to purchase them, April 26th. The reveal isn't until May. I don't really like that gap. It is going to be early May, I believe. I'm pretty sure they announced today, but I don't see it on here. But that means we're going to be waiting at least a week to actually see reveal. That's a long time in the space. Don't love that, but either way. After that, they'll be opening up the secondary marketplace so you can sell your Bat Cows. Again, very interested to see if they don't burn supply, what these things are going to be going for. I'm sure there will be more rare ones, so I'm sure those legendary, mythic, whatever word you want to use for it, might go at higher prices. But as far as the average one goes, 200,000 is a lot of additions. You heard it here first. Again, one of my favorite parts is outlined here. The Bat Cows become canon. The Bat Cow collection will be integrated into future stories from DC Comics. I would love to even see it maybe in TV shows or movies one day. That'd be so cool. And then Bat Cow holder only channels, exclusive products and collectibles. We talked about a lot of this so far. Here's just to highlight what I said earlier, that I guess it'd be later, not immediate, but you'll be able to transfer your Bat Cow and other DC NFTs minted on the Palm Network to non-custodial wallets like your MetaMask. That way it's your asset and you can do whatever you want with it. And they'll be AR ready and all that fun stuff. There's really nothing too crazy that we haven't looked at already. Again, 52 days. Oh, and they're going to be releasing surprises. So that kind of keeps us on our toes once every 2 months to get something new from this collection. So what do I think of this? Overall, I'm going to buy one. And I say this a lot, but I'm not buying this necessarily as an investment. I'm buying this to be a part of whatever it's going to be. Hopefully, if it doesn't sell out, they'll reconsider burning supply. That way, the value could go up. I love the exciting aspect of not knowing what I'm going to get, and whatever I get is going to be unique to me. Seeing it in the DC Comics and seeing the surprises they're going to give us every 52 days will keep me on my toes. Is there a possibility if I waited until May that these would go lower on the secondary marketplace? There's absolutely that possibility. And who knows what else they can do. It is DC. I feel like the possibilities are pretty wide for the amount of the spectrum they can do. Tell me what you think about this project, about the Bat Cows down below in the comments. If you do want to get ready for the Bat Cows drop, you can go to the website and you just click get notified. Go ahead and create an account. I made one very recently and you should be good to go. So without further ado, I will see you guys next time. Peace out.